Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, or maybe it's your first time. Welcome. In this particular lesson, we are going to essentially play arpeggio, kind of with chords in mind, though. Like basically, it's dissecting a chord or spelling out a chord, as I often would say. And we're going to do two different ones. We're going to do F major and F minor, and just get right to it here. And actually, I'm going to adjust this down a little bit so you can see the guitar better. Yes, okay. So ring finger on 3 of the D string, that is a F note. Also, we could refer to that as the 1. Then we'll use the middle finger on the G at 2. That would be the 3. That's an A. Index is on 1 of the B, which is a C note and would be considered the 5th. And then 1 of the high E is another F again. And then play that backwards also. So 1, 1, 2, 3. F, A, C, F. F, C, A, F. So it's like on a fundamental level, like those are the notes that I would use combined to play a F major chord. But in context, maybe, you're kind of new to the instrument and just trying to feel it out. I think that this is one of those things that you can practice and almost just feel. Like, I think that's a big thing. Sorry, now I want to back up so you can see my face. I think that that's a big thing for me that I want you to be thinking about as you're doing this, is try to just feel where you are. It's almost like, ultimately, granted, yes, I have been playing a long time, but it's like you want to be able to look off in the distance and just feel. And like I said, ultimately, you could try to combine those notes. Now, maybe while I'm on that subject, it's like maybe practice that as well as try to actually form the chord. But you know what? I'm gonna come back to that momentarily, and momentarily you'll understand why. So now, if we wanted to make that a F minor, we would need to flatten the 3, which we just said earlier was that 2 of the A, or not 2 of the A, 2 of the G, which is an A note. So if we're flattening, that means we're going to go down 1 fret to now 1 instead of 2. So now you would play 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3. So now what I was starting to say a second ago about the chord thing was, for me in particular, in this range of the guitar, if you will, where to me this is like playing lead guitar almost. It's the F, like I feel like this is the one that most people learn when they first learn F. But for me, rhythm would be including that low E. We'll get to that in the coming weeks. But that being said, I tend to have a programmed shape in my hand. I'm really playing a minor chord out of the get-go. It's like even when I'm playing major, I'm still holding the G. So think of holding 3, 1, 1, 1, and notice I didn't say I'm barring that. I'm holding all the ones with just my pointy finger. And then, so if I wanted to play a major chord, I just add my middle to the 2 on the G. So that being said, it's like you could kind of combine the 2. Now again, this is going to take practice. Don't get it twisted. I know I probably make it look easier than what it is, but think of doing something like, so we'll use, I'm going to use major first. So I'll play that arpeggio, spelling out the chord. 2, 3, minor. 2, back to the major. Chord, 2, 3, minor. so on and so forth. That would be the most ideal thing in the world. Now, mind you, I wasn't using a metronome just then, but I feel like my meter was pretty good. But you know, ideally practice them separately. And so I'm saying that to say, maybe just practice doing the arpeggio several times. Like spend some time with that, and then spend some time trying to formulate that chord in your hand. And so another, I guess, pro tip within that, you want to make sure in particular with your ring finger and your middle that, I'm trying to move my hand so you can get a better view, but can you see that? I'll come closer. See that curve? It's like my fingers aren't flat because we need that the notes on one to come out, and it's not going to happen if we don't get on our tips with the ring and the middle. So make sure you're doing that for the major, and it's the same thing for the minor, except it's just the ring finger. We're not using the middle anymore, but same thing with the ring finger. That ring finger should be on the tip like that, so the G string comes out clearly. I think that's it. This one short and sweet this time, but if you made it to the end, drop what's a catchphrase? Drop a guitar emoji in the comments. I would appreciate it. Till we meet again, rock on.